leading the pack, that's P1. And just behind us are Verstappen, Sargent and Ocon. The fastest lap at this point in time is a 1 minute 13.1. We don't currently have the data for that request. And that's just 30 seconds left in the session. Fantastic, you've got pole position.
And with qualifying complete, let's review our top three today. Daniel, Tsunoda and Esteban Ocon. With qualifying complete, all that remains now is the main event. We'll be live and uninterrupted for the Grand Prix tomorrow, so make sure you join us then. Welcome along, everyone, to sunny Spain, specifically to the Circuit de Barcelona, Catalunya. So many great moments in Formula One history have been written at this very track over the years, including Michael Schumacher's first win for Ferrari back in '96. That win was in the rain. We might have better weather here today, but we're just as overjoyed to be at the Spanish Grand Prix. It's an updated track at Catalunya, and we welcome the removal of the chicane in the final sector, shortening lap times and reducing the total running to 2.9 miles and 14 turns. This was actually the original setup for the track, but it hasn't been used since 2007. Before we begin, let's take a quick look at the grid lineup for today's race. Yuki Tsunoda lines up on pole position, with Esteban Ocon alongside. Considering the rest of the grid, we have Sargent, Perez, Albon, Daniel, Verstappen, Liam Lawson, Oscar Piastri, Norris, Théo Pourchaire, Drugovich, Doohan, Leclerc, Hauger, Magnussen, Ricciardo, Stroll, Russell and Zhou Guanyu. It's almost time for the lights to go out, so let's head down to the track where preparations are underway. And joining me for today's race once again is Anthony Davidson. Let's talk about Daniel. They're in for a tough race today as they'll be starting out of position due to a penalty from earlier in the weekend.
It's unfortunate, but it happens to everyone at some point. You just have to accept your fate, knuckle down and get on with the business of making up that deficit during the Grand Prix. So they'll be pushing hard today. One to watch for sure.
After the points finished last race, let's aim to keep that momentum going. Launch map is good, but we need to learn the gears, so go into each one when you can. We're going to need some work on the brakes, so put some energy into them and warm the tyres as well, please. Great work, that's a new fastest lap of the race. race. Keep this up. Well done. Now with boxing this lap. Yellow flag. The track is clear, green flag. Okay, off we go, back into the race. That was a fantastic stop, faster than we were expecting. That was our last stop, no more scheduled pit stops, let's go. Okay, we need to push now. Use the overtake button for more power. Okay, gap to the car ahead is 4.1 seconds. Lando's coming in for his stop now. Okay, gap to the car behind. Car behind, 10.0 seconds. Mercedes drivers stopping now. Job. That was the fastest lap of the race so far. Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 38.5 seconds. Front of the pack. Ocon's behind you. We're leading the car behind by 13.1 seconds. Okay, they're on old hard tyres. Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now. Okay, just 2 laps of fuel remaining now. Okay, this is your final lap of the race. And the gap behind us is 11.1 seconds. Caution, caution. Someone's coming. Ah, fantastic drive. That's just fantastic. Amazing. You deserved that race win. Well done, mate.
Another Spanish Grand Prix is over, and what a special race it was. Well, Anthony Davidson, a resounding victory today, but what set them apart from the rest?
I really feel the track layout combined with the track temperatures we saw today suited their car. These cars come alive when the tyres are just at the right temperature, and the driver did a great job managing that as well. They just look so comfortable out there. It's like anything, it always looks so easy when it all just clicks.
Well, Mercedes are on top form once again after an excellent race weekend. It's great to see them up on that podium once again. And now let's take a look at the drivers' standings. Daniel increases their championship lead. Now, let's discuss, Ant. Who would you say is a contender for driver of the day?
I have to give it to Daniel.
It's time to see how things are shaping up in the Constructors' Championship. AlphaTauri secure a position at the top of the standings. There was also a strong showing from the Mercedes team today as they make their way up the standings. It's been an absolutely wild weekend of Formula One action, and I can't wait to see what's next.
It's not always motor vehicles you'll see tearing around this track. Since 2016, the racetrack hosts the 24-hour bi-circuit festival. The first F1 GP was held here in 1950.
You're not currently in a rivalry. Sooner or later, you'll probably be asked by the media who you consider to be your rival. Think carefully who you select, as while you will receive acclaim for beating them, you'll lose acclaim if you fail to do so.
Thanks for dealing with that. The department appreciates it. Our new parts have completed without issue. They'll be on the car ready for the next race weekend.